Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. I would also like to rise and take part in the motion that was brought by the Honorable MLA from Nongpo, Shri Miral Bonsim, on the motion that this House to now discuss the way forward to address the issue regarding the infrastructure, as well as to allocate more funds under Interstate Border Area Development Program in the state, and also to pursue with the central government for re-implementation of Border Area Development Program. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, as we are all aware that interstate border dispute is one of the very long pending and unresolved issue till date, sir. And going by the record, sir, it seems that the interstate border dispute is more complicated than the international border border, sir. Because as per the record, we can clearly see that most of the border dispute that is happening, that was brought to this August House, it was very much related to the interstate border dispute. So for this very reason, sir, I said that interstate border dispute is more complicated than international border. So I would like to bring again to the notice of this House, sir, as I've mentioned earlier in the previous session, previous year, that in Block 1 area, there are around 36 number of villages. And in this 32 number of villages, all the villagers who reside in this 36 number of villages are Panar people, sir. They are very much our brothers and sisters. And even we share the same title, sir. Because most of the people in Block 1, their title are very much similar, and it belongs to the same with other parts of the Panar people in Jaintia Hills. Their titles such as Thayang, Sumayang, Merten, Lamare, and etc. Sir. And as I have mentioned earlier, sir, interestingly, even the nomenclature, the name of the river, lake, trees, all are in Panar dialect only, sir. So from this very point of view, it clearly shows that Block 1 is very much a part and parcel of Jaintia Hills district, sir. I've been to this part of Block 1 so many times, sir. And especially very recently, I've been to this part of Block 1 where it was known as Labang Nong Pelud area. And in this part of Block 1 area, sir, there are not less than 9 number of villages. And in these 9 villages, all the inhabitants are Panar people, sir. But whenever I reach this part of Block 1, it really pains to see me, sir, the hardship, the suffering that these people in Labang Nang Pelud area, they are facing till date, sir. Whenever I reach Labang Nang Pelud, as if I feel that we are traveling back in time, sir. It is like traveling back to 1970s, sir, where all the houses in the village are covered with grass. There is no road, there is no drinking water, there is no electricity, there is no healthcare center. Nothing at all, sir. As if it was exactly just like in those 1970s, sir. In all these 9 villages that were there in Labang Nang Pulut, I've been to all of them, sir. And in each and every villages, suppose in a village of 30 to 50 number of households, in that particular village, maximum the number of households who get to cover their roof with CGI sheet, we can see only in 1 or 2 number of households. Whereas the rest, all of their rooftop were covered with grass. And also, sir, it is sad to know from my interaction with those local people, sir, with those local villagers. When I reach this part of Block 1, I used to discuss with them, how many years have your village been in existing? And interestingly, sir, their reply was that their village were there for not less than 100 years. Not less than 100 years, their village has been there in those particular places, sir. But it is sad to know that despite being there for 100 years, in each and every villages, when we check the statistic of their household, their number is only 30 up to 60 maximum number of household in this part of Labang Nang Pulut area, sir. When I ask, what is the reason why your population keep on declining? Is it because the people from your village migrate to some other part of the district or migrate to some other villages? The answer I got from them, there is no migration at all, sir. The reason why that population keep on declining, it's all because of the very high death rate that they have experienced for the last 4 to 5 decades, sir. Recently, I've been to one village where there is one church program, when one small gathering, sir. So I went along with some pastor. So while discussing with this pastor, he was posted there for 2 years now. So he was tasked with the church to baptize, to give services, to look after those people. And it really pains to hear the story, sir, that he told me the death rate, especially of the young children, it is very high in those part of Block 1 area, sir. He told me a story once that there's one young girl, age about 3 to 4 years. He baptized that girl on a Friday night, sir. And there is no problem at all. She was physically fit, as if nothing happened. But it is sad to know that, as per his information, she was baptized on Friday, but the very next Sunday, just after 2 days, she passed away without any kind of ailment or any kind of disease in her body, sir. So these were the conditions that the people in Labang Nang Pulut are experiencing as of now, sir. As I've mentioned earlier, sir.
Honorable members, your allotted time is going to be up, so kindly wind up.
I'll not take much time, sir.
Others also will participate and they will need the time.
Okay, sir. So as I've mentioned earlier, sir, in this part of Block 1 area, there is no road, no electricity, no school, no nothing at all, sir. And even in other part of Block 1 area, the main problem that those people are facing as of now is the road sector, sir. Because most of the road that were there in Block 1 area, it's only possible only during winter time, sir. Once the summer time comes, that means they cannot travel, they cannot ply the road. That is one of the major problems that those people in Block 1 area are facing as of now. So, my suggestion is that, sir, I would like to request upon the Honorable Chief Minister, sir, since the time is very much constrained. So I'll come straight to the point, sir. I would like to request upon the Honorable CM as of now. My first request is to kindly allot some more fund for the interstate border developmental program, sir. Last year, as our Honorable MLA from Sheila has already mentioned, we have already got a budget.
Please wind up.
25 crore, but it was cut down only to 5 crore, sir. And point number 2, sir, what I would like to suggest through the Honorable CM and also through the Honorable Minister in charge of border, sir, I would like to request, if possible, to kindly ease the guideline in the implementation process of the border scheme, sir. Because whenever we put some proposal, we are made to follow guideline which is very much against the need of those people residing in Block 1. Say this percentage has to go for infrastructure. This percentage has to go for other activities. So I would like to request to kindly ease the guidelines so that the Honorable MLA who resides in those particular area, he knows better what are the people needs. So that's why, sir, I would like to request upon the Honorable Minister and Honorable Chief Minister to kindly look, if there is possibility, to kindly ease the guideline for the implementation of the interstate border program. With this very few words, sir, once again I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. I resume my seat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.